From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Keith Farmer, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but happy first day of December.
That's wild, isn't it?
It is.
I'm Anna Trullo, and the positive momentum keeps rolling for Kentucky football. We have the latest on Mark Stoops' contract extension, and UK baseball has released its entire schedule.
Plus, our UK Athletics Hall of Fame series continues with a legendary UK golfer. And Coach Mark Stoops spoke for the first time since his contract news came out that he was extending that. That'll be tonight's Big Blue story, presented by CHI St. Joseph Health. Coach Stoops and all of his assistants have been busy out on the road recruiting since handling Louisville last Saturday, so he wasn't in town to join Tom Leach on the weekly Mark Stoops radio show. But Coach made some time to call in from the road. Here's what he had to say about his new contract, its timing, and what it means going forward.
It was probably a little premature getting it out there, but I just wanted to do it because there was too much speculation, and it's been going on for a couple weeks, and that wasn't the case. Mitch and I had a conversation. He was willing to commit to that and wanted to, and was asking my opinion on what we needed to do, and it was really as simple as that. It wasn't too much haggling at all. It was more about a simple conversation of what do we need to do, how do we need to get to the next level, and let's do that. They're working it out now, and I would expect nothing to pop up. Mitch has always been a man of his word, and what he told me he was going to do, we felt like it was time to release it, even though the contract wasn't signed. But sometimes those things take a little time by the time attorneys get involved and all those kind of things.
Great for you, I'm sure, to know that you're on the same page with the people you're working for, and that helps everybody kind of work toward the same ultimate goal.
Well, that's exactly right. Most people probably wouldn't release it, but the fact that Dr. Capilouto, Mitch Barnhart, and myself have been together for 9 years, I think when we say something, we mean it, and therefore we were able to, publicize it just because there was so much going on in speculation, and I want to recruit. I've been hitting the ground. I told you, I said that Saturday after the game that I was ready to get to work on Sunday, and that's all I've been doing, and that's all my concentration has ever been, is making this program better. But also want to make sure we have the ability to do that, and we have the resources to do that, and to get better in certain areas. And once like I said, Dr. Capilouto, Mitch, and I, if we say we're going to do something, then we do it. And again, most people probably wouldn't be that confident in putting a statement out until they get the document signed. But I believe in the people that I work with in the leadership. I'm committed to Kentucky, and I wanted everybody to know that.
And the amended terms that are going to be released, I trust you're taking care of the broadcast crew in there too with that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. I got to hear that a lot more. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Yes.
Love that. All right. So here's the thing. His name was coming up a lot. It was coming up from analysts out there, college football analysts. It was coming up from, Vegas, and putting him down on this is the odds he gets a new job.
Right.
But I keep going back to him. I want to say it was 2 years ago. He said the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And I loved hearing that from him. And I feel like he really wants to be here. He wants to continue seeing this job through.
Absolutely. And I feel like he's one of those guys that the longer he's here, the more revered he will become, because he's not going anywhere. He's solid and he's committed. And I think that's so on brand for Stoops that he said it was a simple conversation. Just me and Mitch Barnhart and Dr. Capilouto. So that's awesome. No drama there. And I'm not going to lie, I wasn't thinking that he would leave. But when you see people leaving programs like Oklahoma and Notre Dame, I mean, that's crazy. People would leave there. That's top-tier programs. That I got a little nervous, but, man, he's awesome. He's here to stay.
And next year, he's going to become the winningest coach.
That's awesome.
Here at Kentucky.
I'm so excited that he'll be here longer. Stoops also gave us an update on Josh Paschal, who went down with an injury in the blowout win against Louisville. Paschal's had a few small injuries pop up this season, but Coach says this one is a bigger deal.
He's injured. He's dinged up. It's a little more serious than some of the things he's had. I know Josh. He wants to play. He wants to practice, but we have to protect him, and we'll keep a very close eye on him because he definitely has an injury.
Keith, this would make us so sad if Josh doesn't get to play in the bowl game, but top priority, of course, is for him to be getting healthy.
Yeah, and the problem is, Coach always says he leaves it all out on the field. He empties his tank, so you know that's how he's going to do it if he's out there playing. So let's make sure he's healthy. All right, Kentucky has returned to the college football playoff penultimate rankings after being ranked in the initial poll and then dropping out for the last few weeks after that loss at Mississippi State. The Cats now come in at 23, just one spot behind Arkansas to be the SEC's 5th ranked team. Of note here is that Kentucky is ranked higher than Texas A&M. The same group of bowls will likely be deciding between these 3 schools.
And all the action for the next bowl is going to be at the top with championship weekend coming up. Arkansas is getting a lot of credit for good losses to Ole Miss and Alabama, but the Cats played Georgia a lot closer than Arkansas did. The Razorbacks, they got blown out 37-0. Keith, what do you think? Any chance the Cats and the Hogs get flipped next week?
It needs to happen. I mean, Kentucky's got 3 losses. Arkansas has 4.
Yeah.
Really, after that, it's all kind of similar. But if you look at their road record, I think Kentucky's 3-2 and Arkansas was 1-3.
And here's the thing this year that concerns me is that Kentucky, I know we always say they don't get any respect, but just look at them being a 3-point underdog at Louisville.
Yeah.
It's like, can we really trust that somebody would make that flip? I feel like there's always an excuse to leave Kentucky a little further behind.
Tori Herman has been named a cross-country All-American following a stellar sophomore season and a top 20 finish at the NCAA championships. She dropped time every single time she ran this season, and even though cross-country is done for the year, she's not taking any time off. Indoor track season is right around the corner. And another Wildcat could be on her way to the same honor. Women's soccer player Jordan Rhodes has been named the United Soccer Coaches All-Southeast Region 2nd team. With her selection to the team, Rhodes is now eligible to become a USCA All-American in the next round of voting. And about that program, the Kentucky women's soccer team has its new head coach. Troy Fabiano was announced as the new head man for the women's soccer team that has struggled in recent years. Fabiano comes to the Bluegrass from Milwaukee, where he was 101, 16, and 13 overall in 7 seasons. His team claimed 6 conference regular season titles in that time, and he also led the Panthers to the NCAA tournament in each of the last 4 seasons. Sounds like a good hire there. Absolutely. Got another Italian in town, too. Calipari, Mingione, Fabiano. We love it. All right, get your calendars ready, BBN, because the Kentucky baseball team has finalized its schedule for the upcoming season. Didn't even mention Tarullo. All right, we'll have that, plus a new edition of Laugh Man Out. Darren's bringing us some amazing holiday-themed jokes right after this.